cannot be said to have done anything more than increase their general terror of, and hostility to, all comers. It would have been better to have left the islanders alone." End quote. There are many theories that suggest Portman's clumsy handling of the contact between our worlds is the reason that the Sentinelese have remained hostile towards every other visitor ever since. And that may well be true, especially considering that the 4 children he abducted and returned would inevitably have told stories of the elderly couple that died, potentially placing the blame for their deaths on the outside invaders. It's also possible that the returned children may have brought diseases back with them that infected much of the tribe, and may have even killed some of them. Without any knowledge of how infections or diseases really work, it would have been fair for the Sentinelese to blame the outside invaders for mysteriously striking down some of their tribe. These oral stories may have then been told across generations of Sentinelese and become a sort of exaggerated legend through to the present, warning them against ever trusting any outsider who comes to visit again. Portman would return to visit the islands several more times across the 1880s, but from then on, the Sentinelese would always fiercely assert their independence with massive aggression. Later in 1896, an Indian convict escaped from the penal colony at Port Blair on a makeshift raft and was unfortunate enough to drift across the ocean to the beach of North Sentinel. A search party was organized by the British to find him, and then, several days later, they found his body on the beach of the island with multiple arrow piercings and a sliced throat. The Sentinelese had killed their first known invader only a few years after the clumsy visitation by Portman, and the message they sent by doing so was clear. There would be no known further visits from the outside world until decades later.